All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're going to build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Oh no, the camera's pointing my flag. Hey, there I am. Look at that. I got this magical camera now that I can swing in and out. So it's like when I look at the camera, I'm looking at you, but when not, I put it out of the way. Anyway, you don't care about my studio setup. Let's get after it. I got a couple things to show you today. Couple of cool things. One is, it's Friday, so who cares, right? It's Friday Follies. We're gonna have some fun. Actually, today what I wanted to do is play a little Skill 66 and maybe a little Iron Cross out there, and just kind of do a couple of things at once. I'm also monkeying with a new little, a tiny alteration to the screen setup, so bear with me on that. But I want to show you something cool that I did. We'll look at the normal finance screen here in a second, but check this out. I made an update to the session tracker. So if you're using my session tracker, and again, if you have a casinogaming.tv website account and you're logged into it and you go to the tools, the session tracker, you got this, where you can type in, like I do every day, what the sessions are. I've been telling you all along how the compounding works, right? I actually put a graph on it too, so you can see it now. So basically, when I'm in the daily paycheck and I say from all my sources, the actual bank or practice money, right? Here's where we are, right? Our starting bankroll was 10,000. The win goal is 100,000. Our current bankroll is 74. It says 11 sessions to goal. It's always said that. You've probably been like, what the hell is he talking about? Here's how it works, right? Today we're at 74, 432. We're buying in for 11. We're going to win 2,000. Tomorrow we're going to buy in for 76, right? Or Monday, if we win, that's our new bankroll. That's the next buy-in. That's the next target, and it kind of goes back and forth here to the end. We'll be at $100,000 in about 11 sessions. That's kind of how this works. So if we don't lose ever again, we're going to win, and it's going to bump up by $500 every time. That's kind of how this thing works. So it gives us a lens in how to kind of project where we're going to be over time. And here's a little graph that kind of shows our progress so far, which is interesting. You can see like the big hockey stick here at the end, right? And the reason why it's going straight up like that, right, is because the wins get bigger, right? Because we're buying in for more money. The target goals are a lot bigger. The dots between the wins are just bigger because the money's bigger. So when you compound your wins, you're going to start out really small, right? Seems like low volatility, but it's still a percentage of our bankroll down here. The wins and losses are commensurate. As we get further along and the buy-ins are bigger and the wins are bigger, boom, right? That's why we get the hockey stick at the end. So that's the idea. And this, by the way, is hopefully how your investment accounts work too, right? You should see this when you're a 20-year-old, you're putting $100 a week into your investment account. It looks like this when you're 55 and you're doing, $5,000 a month plus what you had before. This is what it looks like. All right, so there it is. There's that. Back to the regular show, and here's a zoom in of that. We're going to be again today at $11,000, looking to win 2,200. That's the goal. Let's go out to the screen, to the table there. Give me a second to get things set up, and then we'll get rolling. I'm going to try a little something new today, kind of as we go through it. So give me a second here to get the computer set up, moved over, logged in, and all the things, and then we will get started with it. So let's go get this thing moved over here. Hopefully you guys can't see that, but let's go here. Wait for connection, Crapsy. Let's do your thing. ProCraps table, daily paycheck. That table is now live. So you ought to be able to see the table and start betting. Here we go. We have our 11,000 bucks. Okay, we're gonna run a couple things today. I'm actually gonna run two bankrolls like I typically do on Fridays. We'll do two $11,000 bankrolls. And one of them, I'm gonna do a pure Red Cross, or close to pure. It won't be quite perfect Red Cross, it'll be close to it. Because I wanna keep the chips the right color, coming in here, so I'm going to change the normal Red Cross bet levels to something a little bit different here. So what we'll do is this: player one in the back, or in this side of my rack, in the front side, I'll play the front side of the box. We're going to do this kind of Red Cross. We're going to go at just purple level on the insides. Okay, so it'll be 5, 6, and 8. They pay 700. Okay, which means I'm going to take from my leftovers 200 in the field. They're going to net me a nickel, $500. Okay, in your world that would be, 50, 60, 60, and 20 or whatever, right? We're going to make sure that we net, or 40. Make sure that we net a nickel. With this $100 here, we're going to go to the don't pass, but I'm going to go to the don't pass. I'm going to have the don't pass be a little higher than $100. It's not going to do much work for us. We'll have the don't pass. Normally we do 5 to 4 down here, so let's break another purple chip for $500. And I'll do this though today at 200, at $300. We'll make the don't pass 300. We'll go up in increments of $300. That'll be the trick down there. Now, what's out here? Okay, 5, 10, 15, 16, 1700, 18, 1900, 2,200 bucks. Okay, our goal today happens to be 2,200 bucks. So guess what? The minute our bankroll looks like it did when it started, we know we've got 2,200 bucks out here. We're gonna be good, plus some extra juice up top. That's that guy. Okay, the second player is going to do a skill 66 at a little higher level. Okay, we're gonna do an inside press, and what we'll do with him is we'll do 1,100 inside. So there's 1,000, 1,500. He'll get 400 and change. And he's gonna go 1,100 inside. Okay, we'll take that nickel. Right, there's 2,200 inside. What am I doing? 22 inside. Good Lord, Johnny. 2,200 inside. So I only took $1,000 out of here, right? What did I take out of his rack? 15. Let me get it. Dumbass. That was his 11,000, so he took 1,000, 2,000, 500, 300 change. Now he's right. Okay, both players are correct. Here we go. That's the setup. A little iron cross, a little skill 66 press, and Bob's your uncle. Let's get it done. We're looking at a 7. That's awesome right there, huh? Okay, here we go. Let's see. I need to get here. What is going on? What happened to my Stream Deck got messed up. There we go. Okay, I think we're ready. All the talking is done. Let's go. Let's go. We are coming out. Field bet's off, but the don't pass, of course, works. Here we go. It looks like a 6-1-7 on the come out, of course, right? Whenever I do a don't pass, I catch the 6-1-7, right? So 6-1-7. So you'll see here, I'm gonna zoom in, and we're gonna do our bet so you can see them a little better. We'll lose that don't, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're not gonna jump up the don'ts. We only ladder up when we lose on the puck in the red cross. Okay, but we will parlay. And here we go. Let's get the dice out. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. A 9, 6, and a 3. That'll be a 9. That'll be a 6-3 for Crapsy. All right. Cool. That's gonna be our point. Get the puck moved over. And we are going. Here we are. Get your bets on in, and I'll switch the screen back. You'll see, hopefully, let's see. Let me get this thing refreshed here. Let's try. The roll tracker, of course, doesn't always want to play along. Sometimes that thing works great, and sometimes it just doesn't. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let's get it. I think it's like this weird deal where it like has to warm itself up to be happy. We'll catch it in a minute. Once it warms up, that screen that you're looking at will make more sense. Let's go here. I'm going to retype in 6-1. Let's see if that works. Maybe. We'll give it a minute to cook. In the meantime, I'm going to shoot. Here we go. We're on a 9. out on a point of 9. And here we go. Dice are out. That's going to be a hard 4. Love it. I love it. It's a hard 4. Deuces. Let's go here. Come on, Craftsy. Wake up. That's 2, 2, 4. All right. Let's see, 6. I want to see if I can get that damn roll track. It will not work. Whatever, man. Can't figure it out. Let's get ourselves paid here, though. All right. So the point is 9. We get paid in the field. $200 in the field. And what we do, Red Cross style, right? Red Cross. The field always goes up, right? We'll grab the 10. We'll grab the 4. We have a no 9, so we'll stay off of that. And that's going to be our play there on that one. So there's that. Oh, look, the roll tracker decided to come and play. Check that out. Let's put the numbers in. 7, a 9. It's so weird how it takes like so long for it to come to life. And now you can see the repeaters are working and everything else. So sweet. Sometimes the plan comes together. Here we go. All right. Let's get your Craftsy pressed and we'll say the dice are out. Oh my God. Huge bounce. It's a yo. 6, 5. Mid-mo EO. Good. That's in Craftsy for you. It's also on the roll tracker now. We'll get paid. Again, field pays $200. Field goes to the box. We'll start pumping those guys up there. Eventually, I may start pressing the insides from the field, but for right now, I want the field to feed upstairs and call that good, right? Here we go. And forgive me if I'm slow on the draw here with the Craftsy stuff. I got extra buttons to push now that I'm doing this new thing, so it's a whole thing. Keeping the screens right. Here we go. Dice are out. Come on, dude. We need some big payments here. There's the 7. We're gonna get nothing out of this roll. This is the problem. Oh, by the way, I didn't. He got nothing anyway. The inside guy. Nobody wins anything. 617. That sucks. That sucks eggs. That sucks big time eggs. We'll zoom in though, and we'll take all the money away. Now what I'm gonna do is just take these down that I moved from the field. Okay. I'll leave the field there for a minute. The don't pass does get paid, right? And we do parlay the wins, right? We parlay the first win and go back down to base. So the don't pass gets paid and gets jacked, okay? Remember what's out here for the guy in the back, right? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1900. Don't pass is already sitting there, so I'm gonna put 2,000 out of his rack. Exchange for $100 and change. He's ready. The other guy, again, 2,200 across, 2,200 inside, got nothing. So he's gonna put 1,000, 2,200 out there. And he's back out, and so far both guys have gotten destroyed. This game is a bitch when you have to get more than 2 rolls to make your money. It's a bitch, right, to get it done. Now you need to have, and I don't want to say a miracle, but you need to have a really good roll to get through it now, right? Here we go. Here we go. Dice are out. New shooter. It looks like a 6, a 5, and a 1. All right, let's move it over. Gotta thread the needle here with the stick. 5, 1, 6. I will pull the don't pass guy. I'm gonna pull his 6 down. He doesn't need that out there since we have a no 6. Potentially, with $600 over here, I could see putting $100 on the hard 6 as an insurance policy, but also as a let's get it done policy, right? That thing hits, that's going to be some pretty good money. So let's get it typed in. 5, 1. All right, there we go. There's our new point. Get your bets on in. I'll get the dice going here. Let's go. Let's get money in the rack. Let's get money in the rack today. Here we go. Looking for a 6, maybe. Let's get something else before a 6, huh? What do you think? There's a 1 and a 1. It looks like aces to me. It looks like some aces right there. That's cool. Again, we're on a point, so the field is hot. That means we get paid $400. And we're gonna go right to, I'm gonna grab the 9 for $200, the 10 and the 4 for $100 each. We're just gonna spread the box, baby. That's gonna be it. The other guy gets nothing out of that, of course. The poor guy out there sitting, waiting for the for an inside number, has been sitting there all morning waiting for an inside number. He's got nothing. And of course the roll tracker stopped. What is wrong with the damn roll tracker today? I don't know what's happening with the server of mine. It's just garbage for some reason. I'm not sure what's happening. I want to take the numbers. I gotta refresh it every time. It can't possibly be. Let's try it again. 5, 1. There we go. And then a 1, 1. It's just so weird how you have to, I don't know, who cares? It's my issue, not yours, right? All right, let's go back and shoot. Here we go. Give me something in the box, baby. Something in the box. Big hit. It's an 11. We're hitting nothing but field number. This guy back here has been watching this game go by like crazy here. It's 6-5 yo. That's crazy. 6-5 yo. My goodness. He's getting 0 juice out of this game. The yo does pay $200, which is fine. What I'm gonna do with this $200, I'm gonna crack one of these down into 50s or into $25. And we're gonna go ahead and get the 9 looking like 350. That way it'll pay $500 too, right? So 500 here, right? All the box numbers will net $500 eventually. I'll take the nickels to the 4 and 10. Okay? And there's that. So let's go back and get the next shot in. All right, there's a 1, there's a 4. Here we go. Give me a box number. I haven't seen a box number yet. Golly, what a horrible morning so far. If you come on. Oh my God, it's a 7. Are you freaking kidding me? 2 straight shooters, 0 box numbers. Wow. Unbelievable. Nothing but horns and bullshit. Unbelievable. All right, well, let's zoom on in and let's take our money away. God. Man. Just insanity. Okay, we're gonna take all that away. I'll reset the guys' bets here in a minute. We'll lose the hard way, which you can't see. This down here is $600. I'm gonna make it look like a nickel here, so let's get it right. So that looks like, is it 600? So it pays 600 down there, which is cool. He gets something back, right? He goes back out at $300 on the don'ts. And again, he lost 500, 1,000, $1,300. Okay, so here's 1,500 with 2 change to cover that, what he lost. Okay, we're gonna go back out again. He's gonna drop his 6 out and he's covered. The other guy hasn't seen a hit yet. Hasn't seen a hit yet. There's 2,500 for him, 300 and change. He just literally ripping through the bankroll as fast as humanly possible. Unbelievable. How gross is this day so far? Thank God it's Friday, right? Jesus. Here we go. Wowzers, right? Absolute wowzers. Here we go. Puck is off, not on. And here we go. My gracious. Midnight. Midnight ties on the pass line. Nobody cares down there. I'm not going to zoom into it. I'm just going to type it in. Yeah.
Still going.
Huh?
You're still going?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll quit the show here in about 15 minutes. We'll take off. All right, here we go. No point coming out. Let's press your button. Let's press your crapsy button. Boom. Here we go. 8. Great. That's an awesome point. Awesome point for the don't player. We love the 8. The way I'm shooting today, it's a good bet, right? We'll take that down. And here we go. It's a 5-3, right? Let's zoom in. It is a 5-3-8. And now we have a point. 5-3. Okay. Should be good. Let's go. Should be good, he says, right? Should be good. Like he's got anything going on over here today. Gracious sakes. All right, here we go. That's a 6. Finally, a box number. Look at that. Holy moly. What do we... I don't even know what to do on a box number. I don't even know how to handle it. 5-1. There we go. All right. Let's zoom it in. Here we go. So the... he's got... No, wait. So the 6 here is going to pay, as you know, $700, right? We lose the 2. Replace the 2. It's a clean nickel back to the rack. That's very nice. The other player, the same thing, is going to get paid $700. Okay, we're going to pay it in blacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $700. Okay, we're going to press up the all the inside numbers, right? Not so much evenly though. We're going to give the 6 and 8 $300 each. Make them look like $900. I'm going to take that 100 and just go to 550 here on the 5. We're going to baby press them up this first time. The next time I'll give them more money, but for right now, let's hammer the insides. Again, I want to get a bonus hit in here if I can pull it off, right? Let's go. Let's get 2 box hits. That's my goal for the shooter. Can I get 2 box hits for the shooter? I know I can do it. Come on. We know we can do it. I told you yesterday, if I turn the dice a little bit, sometimes it makes something good happen, right? Here we go. Let's go press the dicer out button for you. Let's go. Dicer out. Nice looking toss. Whenever it's a nice looking toss, what's the answer? 7. Every time is a 7. 617. We got no hits again. No hits again. Boy, oh boy. You want to talk about the shooter from hell? This is it. This is the murder table, right? Again, we'll win 3 down here. We're going to lose everything else. I'll parlay the way. I haven't hit a point yet. Haven't done shit yet. We'll parlay that up. So it's $600 for next time. And again, let's replace the money that was out there, right? This guy here lost $1,300. There's 1,000. And there's $1,500 out of his rack for 3 change or for 2 change. So his bets are back up minus the one that he didn't have, of course. The other guy has to go back to base. For frick's sake. And this will be last shooter. I'm on a time budget today here. I'm taking the dog to the vet. So last shooter, no matter what happens here. He's going to put 2,200 out there. And that's it. So far, the strategy comparison is going absolutely nowhere because these guys are getting destroyed. Maybe this is our guy. Maybe this is our shooter right here. I think this is the one. This might be the shooter that gets her done. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Dice are out. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break. Grab a sip of coffee. Maybe that's my problem. There's not enough caffeine in me. Not enough caffeine. God, this is Mac's midday show, 5 shooters. Could be the world's shortest show, wouldn't it? Here we go. Dice are out. The puck shows on there, but it's actually off. Field bet, of course, is not working. I'm just coming out. All right, we got a 5. 3, 2, 5. Okie doke. Let's move the puck to the 5, the 5 to the 8. I'll put $100 out there, and now we're on. Everything's up. Everything's hot. Let's do it. The roll tracker needs to have the I gotta refresh it every time apparently, so that's cool. At least I know the secret is now, right? Look into why that is. All right, 0.5 on Crapsy, 0.5 on the roll tracker. Back to the table we go. Get your bets in. All right, dice are out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my God, what a horrible roll. It's an 8. We'll take it though. I'll take the horrendous roll and be okay with it. That's an 8. That's a 6-2. Yeesh. Alrighty. Both players will get paid $700, which is awesome. $700 for one guy, $700 for the other guy, right? The guy in the front here loses his field. Replace the field, take the nickel. Okay? The other guy's taking the $700, and just like last time, I'll take the 500 as blacks. We'll bump the 6 and the 8 to 9. I'm actually gonna power press for my rack. I'm gonna drop $100 and make the 5 and 9 both look like 600. Okay? And here we go. Dice are out. Let's come back up here and make a good shot out of it. Come on. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Oh, God, you see that kiss? Look at that. They kissed, and it's a 7, and just like that, it's over. Game over. Game over, 617. That's going to be the show, actually. And I can do one more shooter. I have time for one quick shooter more, and that's it. I do have, I got to get the dog to the vet, so it's a shortened, weird show today. I know that. And also no coffee run. So let's take this out of here. The don't pass wins again. Oh, that should be 700, sorry. Or 600 down there. The only thing that's won so far is that freaking don't pass, right? I should just do a second parlay on that thing. I'll take $200 back to the rack for him, parlay the rest of it. His other losses here, right? The $1,400 out. That's a bummer. The other guy still out $2,200. He can't even do it. He's rail dumped. He has $2,100. He's gonna borrow $100 from the bank to make his last bets. There it is. He's out with everything he's got. He's done. He is absolutely done. Unreal today, huh, guys? Let's go. We got a parlay don't pass. That's gonna be my big swing for the day is the don't pass parlay down there. Last shooter. For sure last shooter, I gotta go to the vet. Here we go, coming out. Coming out, man alive. Some days, right? Some days you get nothing and like it. Some days you get nothing and like it. Here it is. This is that day. 516 is the point. That's a 516 over here. Come on. Oh my God. Come on, roll tracker. There we go. Okay, so we're zoomed in. Let's get his money out here. He's gonna do, again, $200 in the field. He needs his caps for the 6 and 8. And he's gonna go, oh, the point is 6, right? He just needs a cap for the 8. He's just gonna go here. 500, 5 and the 8, and that's it. That's all he can do. Worst iron cross ever. Worst inside bet ever today. Whew. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a hard 10. That was a good looking throw. Hard 10, 5-5. You didn't see the throw because I didn't change the screen. I forgot to change the screen. All right, so that pays $200 here, right? I'm gonna go all of it to the 9. We're gonna pump the 9 up. I can't really spread it out that good. I'll get just the 9, I'll get the 4 and 10. If I have another field number, the 4 and 10 get the next one. Here we go. Again, the inside player, nothing. He's getting nothing and like it right here. All right, there's a 2 and a 5. Okay, so you know what's gonna happen, right? Bye-bye. Done. Everybody lost all their money. We're done for the day. It's a 527. Wow. Just nothing but PSOs today. Today was the worst shooting I think I've ever had. All PSOs. Everybody sucks. No juice for nobody today. Everything comes down. Everything comes down. Wowie. Just wow. That's all I can say. Some days, man. Some days the bear gets you. That whole thing we always talk about. And by the way, we do win $1,000 on the don't pass, which is cool. That old saying, right? I forget who said this, but like the impossible is always possible, right? Like I've been shooting really good for the last month or so, right? And it's like, yeah, two hits, no problem, right? At some point, right, the gravy train ends, right? And at some point, the thing you don't think can ever happen, I'm never gonna have 5 PSOs in a row. Well, guess what? We just did. And so if you're doing things like where you're laddering, if you're on the pass line, you're laddering your losses. Or if you're doing an inside play and you ladder your losses, right? If you're doing hot betting and you ladder your losses, right? The day where these guys say, I'm undefeated and I never lose and this strategy cannot be beaten, today's the kind of day where that happens. Right, if you're going to do a thing where I'm just going to ladder the 4 and 10 all day, or I'm going to ladder whatever it is, right? Whatever thing. This is the kind of day that'll catch a strategy by surprise and just nuke it, right? 5 shooters, 11 rolls. We had what today? A total like maybe 20 rolls in total, and you can nuke a bankroll in 20 rolls. And I wasn't even laddering. If I was laddering on the inside, or if I did a 6-8 ladder, we'd have got crushed today. Absolutely murdered today. That's why I say this, right? All strategies, and I think Chris said the other day, all strategies are trash. It's true, because the dice don't really care what you're doing. And as good of a thrower as you think you might be, some days you ain't that good, right? And that's the kind of thing that'll happen to you. So there's a good example, or a bad example, as it were, of getting torched. I know people in chat are probably saying, I got beat today. Well, yeah, I beat you. Normally I'm pretty good. Today, not so much, right? It is what it is. The don't pass, save the rack, right? Don't pass, save the bottom rack for sure. Let's go back over to the other screen real quick. I want to talk to you guys in person before I jet out of here. So, Jalanpan says, you can't tell me when you seemingly rush your shot that I have a good chance of and I'm totally rushing, right? Today's a day where I gotta leave. The dog has a vet appointment. I gotta take him out, so I gotta leave in like 2 minutes. So today's a day where I am rushing, and I tried a new thing with the Stream Deck, and I'm trying to like change the screens as I go, and like everything's different than normal. Does it matter? I don't know if it matters or not, right? We didn't get very good results, and I was doing a bunch of different shit, so maybe it does matter. I don't know. Whatever. The dice do what the dice do. The pups are not okay. Gino's going in today. He's going in today to get his evaluation because both my dogs have a torn ACL, so both dogs need knee surgery. So today we're going in with Gino to see when we're going to do it and all of that stuff. So it's not a great day for us here. Let's see. Please mention Chuck to fix the bugs. Anything negative seems to be way off. So lost 9,000 on the last shooter. Lost 600. Ooh, that's interesting. Do you have screenshots? I wish I had screenshots of that stuff. Let's see. Dice influences. That's what happens when you never learn how to shoot dice yourself. Bring on other people. You lose every time. That's right. I hear you there. The shooter knows what they're trying for. The don't pass won today. This is a day for the don't so far. It is what it is, right? Some days are just like whatever, man. Super ugly. Let's see. And if you can't shoot, you can win, go to the don't. The problem is, a lot of people, right, work a strategy to the teeth, right? I'm going to do this, whatever. Field ladder would have worked good today, actually. But like something. And if you work it, and don't adjust or don't move off of it, yeah, you're playing the math game. The math says today's a bad day, tomorrow's a good day. Combined, we're even, right? You say today's a bad day, I want to fix it, right? And that's, I think, where you can maybe pull some levers or maybe get hurt worse. I don't know. Dice Dr. Dan, buy after $6,300. Sorry about that, dude. I got one hit. I got to get a 4 in that one. Yeah, so bad today, right? Jeez. All right, guys, let's get out of here. You have a good rest of your day here. I'm gonna take the dog out to the vet. I'm gonna not have a coffee run show today. I planned to, but I can't. So I will be. I may do like an afternoon shot or something like that, but no coffee run today. I'll cancel the feed because I won't be back in time, obviously. So you have a good Friday, good weekend, and if I see you later on today, I'll see you. If not, then bless y'all. Bye, y'all.